A program aimed at deterring young people from the dangers of drugs, alcohol, and a life behind bars made its way to the Electric City today. I was at the Alliance for Youth, where inmates shared what landed them in the Montana State Prison.
I essentially let 60 seconds of my life earn me 60 years in prison, damaging multiple lives in the process.
Richard Sullivan is a Montana State Prison inmate serving a sentence for murder. On Wednesday, he shared his story with a group of Great Falls teens.
I was a ticking time bomb. All of that suffering that I had been suppressing for all those years, it all came out at once. I ended up beating Robert to death.
His appearance was part of the Choices in the 406 program, which for the past year has been making rounds at schools and detention centers across the Treasure State. Inmate stories show how the choices they made impacted their lives.
Honestly, it's pretty amazing to watch the impact that it has on the kids and how well it's received and how differently it's received coming from the inmates rather than just your standard person.
The latest audience was students in the Great Falls Public Schools Restart program. Under the direction of former school resource officer Corey Reeves, it offers an option for students who are not engaged in a traditional school setting.
It's a rough life. You know, this isn't a life for anybody. You know, one bad decision could change everything for you.
Sullivan's fellow inmate Richard Dunn told students about a life of abuse and time in gangs that eventually led him to killing his friend.
Well, I ended up getting natural life without the possibility, so I'll never see the streets. I'll never see my kids.
For the students in attendance, the presentation made an impact.
I'm kind of struggling myself, so that was actually kind of educational.
It was nice to get the perspective of what it's like to commit a crime and feel the guilt and stuff afterwards, and knowing that it can ruin someone's life entirely.
The inmates gave candid answers about everything from the dangers of drugs and alcohol to prison food, and they said not a day goes by where they don't think about what they did. They left the kids with valuable advice.
If you guys are going through anything, any kind of trauma, if you guys have any problems, you can speak up.
I know I don't know any of you guys in here today, but I want to be the first to tell you guys that you matter.